Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
Our main game for you today on EA Sports, Egypt against Uruguay. We talk about the highest level that a player can achieve. Alan, you had the honour of playing for England, and we've got two national teams here today.
Oh, it's always a special moment. You pull on your nation's shirt. Always a big game. This is no different.
And we pause now for the national anthems. It's a great day for the World Cup historians when Uruguay step out onto a World Cup pitch, because, of course, the very first tournament was held in Uruguay and won by Uruguay.
Yeah, that's right, Martin. So much history, success, and, of course, they won it in 1950 again. Can they do it here? I would have to doubt it.
This is the Egypt lineup. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Here are the 11 names on the Uruguay team sheet. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. In attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Edinson Cavani. Well, great interest in this particular group, which is now underway, as the referee has signalled. Got it, Luis Suarez. Good forward play from them. Now, can he take them on? Found the force in that last attack. Somewhat a surprise to us all, really, that nothing happened at the end of it. Neatly intercepted. I think it's no exaggeration to say that all the sports fans around the world just stop for this 4 weeks and a bit. The World Cup comes on the schedule, and it's gripping, it's eye-catching, it's worldwide, as the competition suggests it should be. It's just brilliant.
It is. I mean, it's always been a magical month, and I think it always will be. So many superb, unforgettable games down the years, and I think we're in for a few over the next few weeks too.
No nonsense defending from him. Into the attacking third. Lachalt. Caraba. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Mohamed Salah. There's good progress with this attack. Put in from the wide area. And they've cut it out. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Going for goal! Wonderful chance! Gone for placement, got his bearings wrong. Here's Varela. It's looking good, this move. Shots on here. Deflected behind. A clear corner. But here comes the corner. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper, and the attacking team would be annoyed with that. Now he's got the ball, what's he going to do with it? El Mohammadi. Mohamed Salah. He's cut it back looking for a teammate. Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done, but I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
Guillermo Varela. Jimenez. Varela. Another 2 minutes added on by the referee. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Cavani. In comes the challenge. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Steady. It's already after 45 minutes showing what an intriguing group this is going to be. Second half underway. Lachalt. Jimenez. Lachalt. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Cavani! He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Edinson Cavani. Well, they could pose some danger now. Good defending. Out of harm's way, out for a throw. Vecino. Tackle goes in. Diego Godin. Cavani. Possession in the midfield area. Trezeguet. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Able to ease the pressure by that interception. Mohamed Salah. Could be dangerous. El Mohammadi. Gets his cross in. And the goalkeeper, it's his ball. coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Cavani! And a goal, and they've taken the lead through it.
The goal from Cavani. He won't have scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for the visitors. Number 21.
Hegazi.
Cavani.
No time to panic, there's still time to change this game.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see the opposition manager put another centre-half on here to try and cope with this aerial bombardment that's about to come, I think.
Edinson Cavani. Edinson Cavani on the move, and he's looking dangerous. Mohamed Abdul Shafi. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah now. And here they are on the attack. Still got a bit Hassan. And it's an equaliser for them. If you keep going in to that sort of area, the ball will drop for you, and it dropped perfectly for him.
I think that's the lesson to anybody enduring a goal drought. Keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will score.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Jose Maria Jimenez. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Trezeguet. And now he's looking for some support. Can really get at the opposition here. Bit predictable with the passing, and the opposition able to deal with that. It's an excellent cross. They've got it away from the danger. And maybe the counter-attack is on here. Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Well, let's have another look at that, because it was a very, very tight call. They were in otherwise.
When I saw it, first time of asking, I thought he was on, you know, but looking at the replay, what a good decision from the linesman that was.
And they do need an injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench. Mohamed El Neni threads it through. In goes Cavani. Cavani! Oh, he's gone for placement here, but he's got it just off target.
Yeah, at times you just want to put your boot through it. Others, he's trying to tuck it in the corner, and a bit unlucky.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Real belief that they can win it. Offside called, and we can see again now. That looks a good call.
Yeah, I think it was. And in the end, not a difficult one, because there was a couple of yards in it, I think.
Here's Varela. It's finished level here at the final whistle. Well, we've been kept Welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here as the World Cup continues on this almost hourly basis. We're into the second round of matches in this particular group, Alan.
Should be a good one. Two teams that certainly know how to score goals, not always brilliant defensively, so maybe we'll get quite a few goals in this one.
Our main game for you from the FIFA World Cup. It's Uruguay. They play Saudi Arabia. And now it's time for the national anthems. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play has been a feature of his team.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Thank you. Enjoy the
Let's check now on the lineup for Saudi Arabia. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. Once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
And we're ready to go for the second match for these nations in this group. Game on. Jimenez. Jose Maria Jimenez. Varela giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Catch out. Width provided by Christian Rodriguez. Stop the opposition, gets the ball out of harm's way. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Some potential in this move. Got the tackle in. Possession given away once more. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. They've cut the pass out there. And maybe that will ease the pressure. It's Rodriguez. He can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. They've spotted the ball up and they're playing. And he gives it back to him. Cavani. Promising build-up until that challenge. Al-Khaibari. Al-Sharani. Varela. Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive as they possibly can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
To put them in front, they have taken the lead. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Attacking well here. Lachalt. Going forward well. Done well to hang on to the ball. Now he needs a pass. Christian Rodriguez. Here's Varela. Here's a chance to attack. Safety first there. Just a quick reminder to everyone, I was going to mention it earlier, how the tournament has grown. Only 13 countries in 1930, the first staging, 21st staging now here in Russia. 32 teams in a format that we're getting used to now.
Yeah, we are. It's an extravaganza, isn't it? A festival of football. Anybody that loves the beautiful game loves this tournament.
Good challenge. Borsawi. Atif. Al-Muwalad. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Varela. Cavani. Will be 2 added minutes to use the full width of the pitch now, the team in possession all the time against a dogged defensive unit that they're facing at the moment. Atif. That's half-time at 1-0. Ready to go for the second half of this second match for these two countries in this group. Al-Sheri. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Work from the attacker, and it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Pressed high here. Cavani. Suarez! Luis Suarez!
Well, we're looking at one of the best centre-forwards around at the moment with a fantastic strike rate. And the way he finished that just shows you the talent of the player.
Well, it is really game on in this match with this equaliser. Let's have another peek at that goal. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Borsawi. Christian Rodriguez. Lachalt. Can find some space here on the flanks. Atif. Al-Sheri. Al-Habi. And now a throw-in. There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Diego Godin. Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Well, that will mean a corner coming up now. Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Corner played in. Great chance! There's still danger here after this half clearance. And the header doesn't really challenge him.
He could have thrown his cap on that one. Poor header.
Vecino. Lachalt. Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Al-Faraj. Alabed is coming forward with some danger. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. And the take wasn't very convincing, was it? In with a chance. Now this, Luis Suarez. He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Well, that's the end of his game, and what a game he's had, and the crowd appreciate that. Excellent.
Well, he was so lively from the first whistle, really, and he was dictating the match for large parts. Well done, son.
Alabed just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Played well to intercept. And here they are on the attack to take the lead. Superb save.
He shouldn't have had a chance at all with that. Oh, what about those reflexes? Brilliant.
It's a corner. Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. And we've got one coming on now. And in it goes. And they get it away. Dearascaeta. Here comes the challenge. Al-Sheri. Al-Muwalad. Did well, stuck out a foot. Out of the pass. Cavani. Maybe a counter-attack here, through Cavani. It's gone out for a throw. There's some movement in the dugout. Going to get a change here. Sanchez. He's got support here. It's a wasted opportunity, but it's a brilliant interception at a vital time. Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Ramirez. Oh, what a chance that was, and what an important interception.
The value of anticipation from the defender there. Brilliant from him.
3 minutes.
And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Al-Sheri. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Got an angle on this offside call, Alan. I must say it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think, but this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job, because the speed that players move now, as it turns out. What a great call.
Oh. Uruguay probably feeling on the verge of qualification for the last 16. A win will guarantee that, let me remind you. From Samara, and it's live. It's been a wonderful World Cup already here in Russia, and we are now, and it's gone so fast, we're now at the last match stage in this particular group, and two teams that still have a bit to do, Alan.
Yeah, I think whether you're successful or not, Martin, it's an absolute privilege, honour to take part in a World Cup, and these lads will be feeling no different.
Action again, it comes thick and fast from Russia, and today it's Uruguay against Russia. Pause now for the national anthems. Of course, there was a period where Russia were part of the Soviet Union, a huge catchment area for the national team. They never really travelled into World Cups with any great thrust. But now Russia, host nation, the whole country behind them.
It's going to be interesting to see whether that is an advantage or a bit of a burden for these Russia players. Can they take that weight of expectancy?
Here are the 11 names on the Uruguay team sheet. Fernando Muslera starts in goal.
Diego Godin plays alongside Jose Maria Jimenez. In the heart of defence, in attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Edinson Cavani.
A lot of anticipation from the home fans here as to how Russia will play today. Here's their team.
Igor Akinfeev plays in goal. Denis Cheryshev plays with Alexander Samadov, looking to provide the width.
Now, it's good to see them going with two strikers today. Smolov. Here's Varela. Good reading of the play by the defender. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Kokorin. Jagger! It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal. They've been the better team early on.
Knocked it away from very close range.
All about concentration, that getting the right strike on it.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Varela. Here they are on the attack. Good defending. Zobny. Kokorin. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Samedov, a little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside.
Well, there was nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed onside, he was through.
He spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Kokorin. Smolov. There's good progress with this attack. Oh, he's away from his marker now. Samedov! Quick reaction time here from the goalkeeper. It will be a corner. In goes the corner. Well, he scored! It's a big moment for them in the match. They've Well, what scenes in Egypt when they got that win with Mo Salah's late penalty. It was an incredibly nerveless penalty kick, and scenes of celebration unequalled, I would say, anywhere else around the qualifying procedure.
Yeah, quite incredible. Passionate players and passionate fans, as we've seen already here.
Here's a check now on the Egypt team.
The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
This is Uruguay's lineup. Fernando Muslera starts in goal.
Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. In attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Edinson Cavani.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
It's Salah now.
El Mohammadi.
Mohamed El Neni.
Well, I like the look of this attack. Shots on here. He's put it over.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the contact and power, but accuracy just off.
It's very hard for FIFA to get the balance around the world for all the countries to have a fair chance of qualifying. I feel sorry for South America, where they have so many A-grade countries, if you like, in terms of football, and only a certain number of places, 4 guaranteed, potential of a playoff for a 5th, and some good nations miss out.
Yeah, that's true. That's the way the cookie crumb.
In on the goalkeeper. Fantastic save. And now we'll have a goal kick.
Just a quick thought, Alan. I was going to mention it when we were talking earlier about South America and how difficult it is for the nations. There are a lot of really top-class footballing nations in that part of the world, but only 4 automatically get through, and every qualifying game is so competitive.
It is. I mean, you've got to have stamina to get through that qualifying process. It can be a slog, and those that do qualify certainly deserve it.
Now he's looking for support. He's got support here.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
It's looking good, this move. Oh, time to get the cross now.
Far too close across to the keeper. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
Hassan looks the goalkeeper in the eye. In really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might prey on his mind now for the rest of the match.
Luis Suarez.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Decided to go infield, looking dangerous.
That's very good defending. They had to get it right, and that defender did it superbly.
That's a wonderful tackle.
And it's gone out of play there.
That throw has literally tossed possession away.
Rodriguez. Marvellous tackle.
Mohamed El Neni.
Diego Godin. Added time coming up. There'll be 2 minutes of it.
Of 2 minutes of added
Latch
time.
out.
And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break.
Well, he's been in the game, has It's already after 45 minutes showing what an intriguing group this is going to be. Second half underway.
Varela. Diego Godin.
Jimenez. Here they are on the attack.
Varela. And there is some backup for him in this position.
Seeking out Suarez in the centre. The opposition are pressing high up the pitch, but they're keeping the ball. They've got enough numbers back.
Hassan. It's Salah now. I wonder whether it will be a happy birthday for him. I think the result's going to decide that.
And shoots! Shot blocked here. Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
And the substitution is going to happen now for the injured player.
And he looks as if it's like for like. Shouldn't change the system too much.
He's cut that out well read. Mohamed El Neni. Mohamed Abdul Shafi. Well, they could pose some danger now. He's very confident with the ball at his feet. A low cross into the area. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player. Diego Godin. Sanchez. On the attack here.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Mohamed Abdul Shafi. Trezeguet. Whipped in from the wide area. It's not really away. Poor clearance. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
That's cut out. Here's a chance to attack. Time to get the ball in.
Sanchez.
In comes the challenge. Sanchez.
Good vision. It's a brilliant piece of intercepting there at a crucial time, in a crucial position. Guided through. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Delivered into the box. Well, the cross not really producing, and the defender with time to clear.
Cut out by the defender. Good position, they've worked this attack.
Salah! What a save and what a time to make it in such a tight game.
Well, he's kept his team in it, and who knows, they might go up the other end now and score the winner.
Very interesting change. He's probably taken a bit of a risk here, making this move in making the team a bit more attacking, maybe a bit more vulnerable defensively.
Well, he clears the danger.
Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's offside.
Defence squeezed, they knew they'd caught their man off.
He screened the ball well there.
Edinson Cavani.
Mohamed Abul Shafi.
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
Now here's a chance to get at the opposition.
Ahmed.
That's an excellent cross. There's an opportunity to really put some pressure on the defenders, but the ball was a woeful one, too high. Lovely ball. In goes Cavani. Cavani! Oh, we're still waiting for the game's opening goal. We've had a long wait, but I thought it was going to happen then.
Well, we've seen a few missed opportunities, and that's just one to add to the list here. It's not exactly been clinical finishing out there today.
Final whistle, and it's finished level here. A very... Well, both nations have had a game under their belts now. This is their second match, and off we go. This is Uruguay's lineup. Fernando Muslera starts in goal.
Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. In attack, Edinson Cavani partners up front with Luis Suarez.
This is the way Saudi Arabia are setting out their team today.
The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more advantage.
And here's the shot. Given that he tried to place it, he got it rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get some power behind that shot.
Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive as they possibly can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
Well, they're in a good position here. He's cut that out well, well read. Penalty, well, well, well. He scored from the spot. Confidence personified with the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really cool strike that.
has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Hoffman.
Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Alabed. And that is now a goal kick.
Looks good, this penalty, from all angles, doesn't it?
Yeah, he seemed to keep an eye on the keeper as he ran up to the ball, and as a result, slotted it to the left.
That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Getting forward well as a team now. Shots on here. That's a corner. Corner swung in, punched away by the goalkeeper.
And he's got to get it away now.
They could pose some danger now. The equaliser here. That was a good chance to get level here.
Well, it certainly was. Good move too, and give him another chance. I think he might take it.
Diego Godin. Match out. Here they are on the attack. Varela. I don't know whether the managers told them to do this, but they're just defending deep and saying to the opposition, you can have the ball, you're not going to hurt us. Match out. Vecino, promising build-up until that challenge. Atif. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. He had to clear it, even at the expense of a corner. I can't believe that save. We've got to see it again.
Well, his reactions were just second to none.
Put the corner in the middle. Defended well. Hoffman. Here's a chance to whip it in. Good deep cross towards the far post. Al-Kaibari. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. Another turnover in play here with that interception. He could lay it off to the supporting player. It's an excellent cross. That ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time.
They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. Cleared away, well away from goal. That's half-time at 1-0. Ready to go for the second half of this second match for these two countries in this group. Al-Jassam. I like the look of this attack. Probing with the pass. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Cavani. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Al-Sheri. Supporting player alongside. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Corner played into the middle. Good defensive clearance there. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind.
That is one of the greats. Well, there can be no complaints here with that goal, because they have been the better side. It didn't look as though the opposition were going to hold on and keep them out and really grab a win that they didn't deserve. We'll see where the game goes from here. Well, he's followed forwards manual, Alan, hasn't he, really following up to get the chance when it comes off the keeper.
Well, that's what a striker's game should be all about, anticipating the knockdown and getting there first.
Al-Sheri. Al-Jassa. Morsawi.
Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch. He's lucky, there wasn't much in it there.
Lachalt.
That's very good shielding of the ball.
Can he deal with it here?
That's a great interception. Well, he's won the ball in his own penalty area. Got to deal with it now.
Christian Rodriguez.
Good forward play from them. Crisp defending there.
Al-Abed. Al-Sheri. Al-Jassa.
Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. Strong challenge. Prepared to take them on, Luis Suarez. Cavani.
Tackling, it's a real skill. Ati. There's the interception.
That's a good recovery.
Could have put his team in trouble having lost the ball. Al-Sheri.
Good vision. Oh, chance! Just the goalkeeper the beat. He tried to blast it past him.
Yeah, his composure at the vital moment let him down there.
And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. Christian Rodriguez. De Arrascaeta. Varela. Lachalt.
On to the attack now. Suarez. Got to clear it now. He's such a hard worker, Edinson Cavani, and not shy of coming into these deeper positions. And here's the shot. He's just skimmed the crossbar.
Oh, unlucky. Went for placement. Really good technique from him.
I think the coach will be considering his options on the bench. Edinson Cavani. And he's presented the ball to the opposition.
Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last.
De Arrascaeta. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Here's Varela.
Added time.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Good challenge here.
Well, that is the final whistle. It's all square.
Uruguay probably feeling on the verge of qualification for the last 16. A win will guarantee that, let me remind you. From Samara, and it's live. The last host nation to win the World Cup was France 20 years ago. And now Russia look to repeat that.
They've got to go some to do that, and although they're a talented bunch, they're nowhere near good enough for me to go all the way.
Here are the 11 names on the Uruguay team sheet. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Diego Godin plays alongside Jose Maria Jimenez in the heart of defence. In attack, Luis Suarez plays up front with Edinson Cavani.
A lot of anticipation from the home fans here as to how Russia will play today. Here's their team.
He can put them in front.
Well, sometimes these opportunities can come too early, and maybe this is one of them.
Yeah, maybe just caught cold there. Wasn't expecting the chance to land at his feet and made a mess of it.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Zamedov. It's crunch time for the home team today in their quest to progress into the knockout stages of this competition.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing when you know exactly what you've got to do, when you know what's required. 3 points today, and that will see them through.
Shots on here.
Cavani.
Jagger. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Gonna try his luck.
He's had a real go. It's a decent effort, that, with plenty of sting in it.
Yeah, not far away. He really did fizz it, didn't he?
Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive.
Smaller! Coquelin in really for what seemed a certain opening goal.
Oh dear, I think it's one of those that might play on his mind now for the rest of the match.
Well read by the defender.
Lodero.
Here's a chance to attack.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Lushikov. Jagoev. Whipped in from the wide area. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Lodero. Smolov.
They've opened them up here. Into the lead they go. It's a fine, well-worked goal. A team that's looking well-oiled and looking very well-drilled. They've been the better side. They've played with great panache up to this point. And that goal really sums up the way they have been playing. Excellent. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. The shot's on. The defenders managed to get in the way there.
It's an opportunity for Uruguay to get a goal, to get level again in the match from a corner.
And in it goes. We've got his fist to it.
Varela. If he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going, read it.
2 minutes.
Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes. And that's half-time, signalled by the referee.
I think the first half showed how much the players of these two countries are getting to grips with the World Cup. They've had plenty of experience of it now. This is the final match, of course, in the group, and the second half of it.
There's some potential in this move. Chiquilla. Jagger.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be...
Smolov.
What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure. But anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Luis Suarez.
Play on, says the referee.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Chiquilla. Coquelin.
I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them.
Attacking now.
Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Smolov. Samedov.
Put into the middle. Not really away from the threat here. Given that he tried to place it, got it rather wrong.
Yeah, probably did choose the wrong option. Should have tried to get some power behind that shot.
There's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it.
Diego Godin.
De Arrascaeta.
Lachalt.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
The equaliser here.
That's a good block. Deflected behind. A clear corner. In goes the corner. Back into play off the cross. Shots on here. Goal! Suarez!
Well, how do you tie down Luis Suarez in this kind of mood? He is unstoppable.
Well, the equaliser has happened. Took perhaps the opposition by surprise. But we're level again. It's what they've deserved.
Jagger.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well. To quite a dangerous position now. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Can really get at the opposition here.
He went in well.
Samedov.
Zobnin.
Nice return pass. Quick-witted, quick in his movement too to intercept there. And here they are on the attack. Got the opposition.
Smolov!
How did he reach that? Brilliant goalkeeping.
One of the backup brigade is going to have a chance centre stage.
He's put in the corner. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Neatly intercepted.
Golovin.
That's good support.
Golovin.
Well, that was so close to going inside the post, but it's just straight past the outside.
Yeah, I think he'd beaten the keeper, you know, but just not got it within the framework of the goals, and he's a bit unlucky.
Not much longer to go, but still time for a decisive goal. Which team's going to get it, though?
Christian Rodriguez. Good forward play from them. Sanchez.
Great build-up, nearly in here. Oh, that's great defending.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Samedov. Golovin. Well, there we are, nothing to separate these two sides at the end of this contest.
Well, you can see how happy they are, Alan. I think it was the bottom line for them, wasn't it, to get through the group stage, and they've done that.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. You think it's going to get a bit more difficult, but they've looked hungry in that group stage, and they want to do their country proud.
Well, in this competition, we've reached the group stage, Alan. Match day one.
Yeah, one of those where you want to get off to a good start. Of course you do. So both sides aiming to do that.
And our match today is Egypt against Uruguay.
Well, this is a match-up between two international teams today. The disadvantage, Alan, is that they don't play together very often. The positive, of course, is they are the country's very best players.
They are indeed. And we have got some quality players to enjoy out there today. But as you say, not all of them have played together too often, so there might be a slight lack of understanding at times.
And this is how Egypt will line up for this game.
The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
This is Uruguay's lineup.
Fernando Muslera starts in goal.
Diego Godin plays alongside Jose Maria Jimenez. In the heart of defence, in attack, Edinson Cavani partners up front with Luis Suarez.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
Doesn't need to go as soon as he did there.
Jimenez. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Only partially away from danger.
Edinson Cavani. El Mohammadi.
Well, it's a nice bit of the defending. Well, it was woeful.
Can he pick the right options here?
Luis Suarez.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. It goes out wide again. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Vecino, he's coming forward with some danger. Edinson Cavani. Mohamed El Neni. Here comes the challenge. Got past his man. And now the shot! What a good try. Off the outside of the post.
Certainly caught it, and I don't think the keeper was getting across to that.
Quick resume for you. First World Cup 1930, 13 teams. Here we are in 2018, the 21st staging, 32 teams. It has grown and grown.
Well, it has, Martin, and FIFA very keen to reach all parts of the world, be as inclusive as they possibly can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
Mohamed Salah. El Neni. Attacking now. El Mohammadi. Well, here comes the support. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Going forward well. Mohamed Salah put into the middle. Well, it wasn't the most powerful header, so it was a very straightforward save.
Yeah, didn't quite get the timing in that header. It's a weak effort.
Now Rodriguez. El Mohammadi.
They could pose some danger now.
The fourth official has indicated there will
Bit
be a
free kick.
minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
It's not really away, poor clearance. And the ball's gone out for a corner. It was a very good effort earlier, wasn't there, Alan? Here it is.
Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Now here's a chance from winning the ball. And shoots! That is a supreme save at full stretch.
Corner given.
Here comes the corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper.
Able to cut that out. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break.
It's already after 45 minutes showing what an intriguing group this is going to be. Second half underway.
There's some potential in this move.
Prepared to take them on, Luis Suarez.
Has to be very quick. Mohamed Salah. El Mohammadi.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
Closed him down well. The cross doesn't come in. Good defending. Read the play well to intercept.
Hassan.
Got to be quick now. Turnover there that we didn't expect. El Neni.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Good challenge here. Christian Rodriguez. Varela. Edinson Cavani. Sliding in for that challenge. Referee says play on.
Now, it wasn't a good tackle without any. The worst thing for supporters when you've got the ball is to hold up the play.
Mohamed Salah, and a special occasion for him, concentrating there on the match on his birthday. Luis Suarez. It was good play until they got that challenge in. El Neni.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. No great danger here, but they've got the ball, that's the most important thing. The marking's really poor. He's got a chance to put them in front. He has scored! Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but now they lead, eventually 1-0. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Jimenez. Lachelt. Jose Maria Jimenez.
It was a terrific team effort to get the goal. Now it will be a terrific team effort needed to defend that position.
Well, after scoring with that route one approach, it's all hands on deck at the back. Those strikers have been calling back to help out with the back lads.
El Mohammadi. El Neni. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Mohamed Salah. And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead.
And in it goes. Didn't finish when he really could have finished off the game, and it's a simple save.
Well, they've been on top, they've been the better side, and another goal would have and should have reflected that.
Well, it rests with the referee as to whether to stop the play. That's what the laws of the game say, and he has stopped the play. Still one down, and they're chasing the game with 5 minutes to go.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball.
Substitution now, and might use up a bit of time here as well for the team that want to hang on to this lead.
Into the attacking third. Fati. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing.
2 more minutes to be played then, added time.
Minimum of 2 minutes at any time.
Cavani.
And it's come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time.
Well, both nations have had a game under their belts now. This is their second match, and off we go.
This is Uruguay's lineup. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. In attack, Edinson Cavani partners up front with Luis Suarez. Let's check now on the lineup for Saudi Arabia.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
Edinson Cavani. Attacking now. Here's Varela.
Cavani.
He can put them in front. Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team.
Well, he gets the credit, and the credit was being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think the easiest goal he will score this entire season.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Ati.
15,
Al-Kaibari. Neatly intercepted. It's looking good, this move.
It could be a chance.
Saved it.
Corner given.
In goes the corner.
Cavani! Well, that's the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. How about that goal for sheer class?
Well, it was a really accurate corner and a fantastic finish by the boy.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Ati. Solo. Alabed. Fans trying to encourage him to have a go for goal. Needs to be quick. Cavani. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Al-Muwalad. Could be dangerous. Looking to clip it into the middle, but the defender getting in the way.
He's got his shot off now.
Gone for placement, got his bearings wrong. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch. Yeah, he's having a little go at his teammate. He did want that pass earlier.
Vecino. Varela. The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal. Delighted to be involved here in Russia.
And shoots!
Good block, promising build-up until that challenge. In comes the challenge. Al-Habi. It's 4 years since the last World Cup in Brazil. We're looking forward mostly here, but looking back, Alan, any specific memories?
Well, I mentioned that Neymar goal when I was in that stadium in Sao Paulo, and you could see the fireworks going off across the city. Just showed how much it meant to the country.
Now here's a chance. Vecino. Rodriguez. Well, they're in a good position here.
Jimenez.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Vecino. Here is Rodriguez.
It's a neat
The
pass.
referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Good chance, poor effort, easy save.
Yeah, you can see the manager. He's livid with his man for spurning what was a great chance.
Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break.
Ready to go for the second half of this second match for these two countries in this group.
Al-Sheri.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
Edinson Cavani. Al-Sheri. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Atif.
Edinson Cavani, Alan. How did he rate for you in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually. Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Al-Muwalad. Atif.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area. I must say the defender took a chance and got away with it.
Varela. On the attack here.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass. A switch here for them. In fact, it's going to be a double switch. Two substitutes coming on.
Hossoui. Al-Faraj. Cavani. Al-Jassam.
Attacking now.
Al-Faraj.
Threads it through. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job.
Al-Abed. Al-Sheri.
Shots on here. You can see what he was trying to do, opening up his body to place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him.
It is the goal-getting midfield player who's being substituted now.
Well, he has put in a lot of effort and maybe was just tiring towards the last 5 minutes here, so no wonder his manager's taken him off.
Cavani.
Here's Varela. Good defending.
Al-Faraj. Al-Jassam.
Attacking well here.
Al-Abed.
Put in from the wide area. And there is some backup for him in this position. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Sanchez.
Now this looks promising. Surely!
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
Cavani.
Well, he's gone to his substitutes, and no surprise in these circumstances that he's bringing on another forward.
Yeah, he's been warming up for a while, finally gets the shout from his manager. Here's your chance, son.
Got 2 added minutes. Coming on strong, looking to play their way through now.
Well, he's got the ball there in the defensive zone by reading the play very well. It's finished here. Can't get much better than this, really, Alan, to win and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that would be the please.
Well, when the draw was made in this particular section, this was the fixture that really caught the eye, and you can see why. 2 terrific teams. It's Uruguay against Russia from Samara, and it's live. Well, one way or another, this is going to be the end of the group stage for these 2 countries. And what they can achieve or not achieve is still very much in their own hands as the game gets started by the referee.
This is Uruguay's lineup. Fernando Muslera starts in goal. Diego Godin starts alongside Jose Maria Jimenez. In the heart of defence, in attack, Luis Suarez plays up.
Jagger! Well, the kind of save that you make after training every day for that kind of situation from close range.
Samedov. Zobny. And here's the shot. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. And it's gone for a corner.
There's still danger here after this half clearance.
It's the final game for the home team in the group stage of this competition, but there's still a bit to play for here.
Yeah, they're going to need a little help from the other fixture if they are to claim top spot today. I think the manager will just have them focused on getting the 3 points and see where they land at the end of the day.
Smolov.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Good forward play from them.
Zobny. Glushakov. Jagger.
Here's a chance to attack. Came in with a challenge.
Edinson Cavani.
Well, they've got the ball, let's see what they can do with it.
Smolov. Glushakov. Samedov.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Smolov. Kokorin. He has to be very quick. Makes the challenge here. Now the shot!
Well, that was so close to going inside the post, but it's just straight past the outside.
Yeah, I think he'd beaten the keeper, you know, but just not got it within the framework of the goals, and he's a bit unlucky.
Zlobny. Samedov.
Pressed and won the ball well forward.
Smolov.
That's even better play to stop the chance.
Jagger. Samedov. Smolov!
Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp.
Edinson Cavani.
On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Kokorin. Into the attacking third. Slipped past his marker.
The shot's on! Very, very close. Just past the post.
Well, I think half the crowd, you know, thought it was going to nestle in the corner of the net there.
Rachelt.
Two minutes left, that's added time. Coming on strong, looking to play their way through now. Seeking out Suarez in the centre. Miscued really with the header.
Yeah, not known for his heading, and you can see why there with that effort.
Into the second half now of the final match in the group for these two nations, with a lot to play for still. Cavani. Shots on here. Suarez into the lead here.
What a big goal that might turn out to be.
Have to be there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there took a little bit of instinct.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Zlobny. Jagger.
It's looking good, this move. Come away with the ball cleanly, great tackle.
Luis Suarez.
Looking for a through ball. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Zlobny. Vasi. Smolov.
They're trying to dispossess him.
Varela.
Well, they're in a good position here. Maybe the cross. Slipped past his man now. He's got his shot off now. That shot's blocked very quickly.
Well, that's where the free part of the pitch is, in the wide areas, and he's got there.
Jagger. It's a good place to win the ball here.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
Oh, the attacker's done well, beaten his man. Zobnin. Smolov. Cavani.
Can really get at the opposition here. Cavani! Cavani! Magnificent from the goalkeeper.
Well, it's all about positioning and spreading his body. Top-class keeping.
Zobnin. Jagger. Rosino. Lushakov. Kokorin.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Samedov.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
Zobnin. Zobnin. Lushakov. Samedov. Now he's looking for support.
Guiding it through.
Kokorin. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Smolov. The referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant.
Well, we've got a substitution now.
Please give a round of applause for
Cavani.
today's man of the match.
Presented possession to the opposition now.
Luis Suarez.
Glushakov. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Samedov.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes
Kokorin.
for added time.
The shot's on!
You can see what he was trying to do, opening up his body to place it, but he's placed it wide, sadly for him. Well, you can see how happy...
This is real drama in the World Cup. It is Russian roulette, I guess you would say. One stays in, one goes home. Round of 16. It's Uruguay against Spain. And it's live. Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith, and welcome to Sochi for this round of 16 game in the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Today, Uruguay against Spain. Well, this is a match-up between two international teams today. The disadvantage, Alan, is that they don't play together very often. The positive, of course, is they are the country's very best players.
They are indeed, and we have got some quality players to enjoy out there today, but as you say, not all of them have played together too often, so there might be a slight lack of understanding at times.
And now it's time for the national anthems.
There have been some negative comments, haven't there, Alan, about the way this team defends. Do you see them as a very negative side?
Well, they can be, and I don't expect things to change today because they have achieved results off the back of it. Defend deep, defend in numbers, and difficult to break down.
Well, the supporters here, they expect a certain type of football, don't they? An intricate game, really.
Yes, and for the opposition, I mean, it can be incredibly frustrating. Just trying to get the ball back, you've got to work really hard, and once you do, you want to make sure you don't give it away because you might not see it again for 2 or 3 minutes.
Ready to go, Alan, for the first half of this round of 16 knockout football we've got now.
Yeah, everybody will want to get an early touch of the ball, try and get rid of any nerves out there.
Diego Costa.
Good challenge here. Luis Suarez.
Here's Varela.
Varela.
Vecino. I think it's no exaggeration to say that all the sports fans around the world just stop for this lovely ball. Christian Rodriguez! Just to touch on, Alan, the popularity of the World Cup and what it means to everybody around the globe, sports fans, maybe even non-sports fans, get lured into it.
I think that's true. The armchair fan sat there for weeks on end, cheering on their particular team. It's 4 weeks like no other in the football calendar.
Here comes the challenge. Illarramendi.
With Spain now again. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Diego Costa! Threw everything behind that shot. And frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Sergio Busquets.
Isco.
Illarramendi. Jordi Alba. Javi Martinez. Shots on! That's a corner.
They've gone short with the corner. Isco. A low ball into the box.
Super goal here, and a super time to get it because they're in front now.
Well, take another look at this, Alan Smith. You'd have been proud of this one.
Well, he timed the jump and he timed the header perfectly. A wonderful example of how to head the ball.
Spain have got the lead then.
Vecino. Suarez. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Tackle goes in.
Carvajal.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Sergio Busquets.
Diego Costa. Going for goal! No difficulty at all for Fernando Muslera.
Well, we see Spain pass the ball as they always do, but they're not passing it to any great purpose at the moment. Keeping the ball and keeping the lead, and they are one of the more difficult sides, maybe the most difficult side, to try and hit back at when you are behind. Carvajal.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Javi Martinez.
He's cut that out well read. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Here it is again. Illarramendi's goal. Javi Martinez.
So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
Underway in the second half. A crucial game here in Russia, the round of 16. Spain are in front.
Spain have been the better team so far, no doubt about that.
Getting forward well as a team now. Suarez
Gets his foot in there.
Martinez.
Diego Costa. Nice return pass. David Silva. Diego Costa. Now with Isco.
Cavani. Presented possession to the opposition now. Carvajal.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Just moving the opposition around, maybe trying to wear them out by getting them to chase.
Diego Costa.
Busquets.
Christian Rodriguez. Luis Suarez.
Into the attacking third.
This is certainly going to be within their range. Now the
Substitution
free kick
for
has been given.
Spain. Coming off the
Yeah, the
bench.
referee's signalling for the decision to take place now. And he's going to go off, and he's going to go off to a huge ovation.
Yeah, and look at him, he's lapping it up, and why wouldn't he? He's putting an awful lot of effort here, quality.
defenders, just trying to seek an advantage here.
Well, for a free kick, that's at best a sighter, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he shanked it, you know. That was a horrible connection.
Well, he went for the top corner and just got it up too much.
Yeah, maybe just leaning back, and that was the downfall in that.
Thiago. Jordi Alba. Diego Costa. Sergio Busquets.
There's some potential in this move. Could really get at the opposition here.
De Arrascaeta. Sanchez. Carvajal. Jimenez. Edinson Cavani.
Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack.
A timely challenge. Thiago. Now here's a chance. Well, that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Silva.
Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession, but they seem to have got all the passing arts here.
And they've really forced the opposition to chase the ball, and they'll be hoping that that means they tire out towards the end of this game.
Supporting player alongside.
All the class, all the quality, from champions of Europe, champions of the world, ready to defend those crowns in the tournaments that are upcoming. Spain, they are the best around and deservedly ranked #1. You've seen it all here in this match.
A threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that, I suppose, is a threat. Isco. Jordi Alba. Here's Busquets. Jordi Alba.
Thiago. Good challenge here. Luis Suarez.
Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2
Sergio
minutes
Busquets.
added time.
Thiago.
Now this looks promising.
Silva.
Carvajal. And there's the cutback. And the goalkeeper reached for it, but he didn't have to reach at full stretch.
Made a bit of a meal of it there.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
Looking to make an opportunity either for himself. Has to score! Well, that would have settled the game, Alan, I think, to go 2 in front at this late stage.
Well, I think he thought he'd scored there, took it a little bit too easy, a bit too casual.